Hey, hey, hey. Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome, welcome to hell, our home. It's time for some Monster Train. Been a little bit since we played last, and I'm excited to do a couple more Covenant 25 runs here. How's it going? Polari remixes, the Luigi head. Exactly. Just the Wind excited for some Monster Train. Woods8460, thanks for the half year. Luigi Head and Mark McCarr, thank you each for 11 months of support. What a time. Just one away from a full year for both of you. Beautiful. And Maps, thanks for the 410 bits. Heckin' appreciated. Lord Triax coming in with some good luck wishes. I'm hopeful here. I am quite hopeful. So I believe currently we're on a... Yes, seven wins in a row at Covenant 25. I'm curious if we can extend that to 10 or so for a right and proper win streak here in Monster Train. Now, we've been playing random clans, which is sometimes a very easy run and sometimes a very difficult run. Some clan combinations are a lot better than others, especially earlier in the run. I did have a delightful time outdoors yesterday. I got outside this morning as well, taking advantage of the really nice weather we're having here in New England. It's good stuff. Feel great. So, we're just going to start a random run here. That means we'll have one of 6 primary clans at random, and one of the other 5 is an allied clan. And we'll have a random champion, which is sort of the cornerstone of your deck here in a run of Monster Train. Our random roll is Awoken, Exiled, plus Wurmkin. Seems like a really good combination to me. So we have the Awoken champion Wildington, who is a hard-hitting champion. Several fracture spells used to apply the Reap status to enemies, root seeds that can buff our own units, as well as some random starter cards here. Steel Enhancers and Bogflies are very curious. Don't think much of a wake, but that's okay. Have we won on this combo before? I think so. No, actually. No Woken Wurmkin Divine victories yet. So this will be a new one. Good. Excellent, even. So I tend to find that Wildington decks tend to really revolve around the champ himself. There's 2 major paths that are very strong for this champion. One grants quick to all units on the same floor, and I think quick Bogflies could be exceptionally strong. The other adds sweep to the champ, trapping all units on the champion's floor until they're wiped out, thanks to an Entangle property. G-Strats and Hellpet, thank you for 7 and 5 months each. 12 months together. The power. We're going to grab the artifact first. Tend to go more towards single floor setups, and I think that's probably especially true with this clan combo. So I'm not particularly interested in Emblem of the Exiles, but Guildmarker is very broadly useful here. 25% discount at the merchants. That's cheaper removals, cheaper upgrades, cheaper rerolls. It's good. It's definitely good. Essentially 25% more money, one of the most valuable resources in this game. And we do get to choose quick or sweep. Personally, I think quick Bogflies are going to be very strong. Bogflies have low health but high attack power, so if you make them attack before the enemies do, it's going to be a good time. And the fact that they're 1 capacity means that they'll fit alongside our champion, who is pretty beefy here, 3 pips. Every unit in Monster Train has a capacity cost in addition to the energy cost. It's the amount of space they take up on the floor of the train. 3 floors on the train, with the top and bottom having 5 capacity by default, and the middle floor only having 4 as one of the Covenant penalties. Covenant 20. So let's go quick here. And I will take another artifact, a choice of 3 for 15 shards here. Cheaper units or more health on Wildington. Both of these are quite strong. Do we have consume cards? Restoring Pyre health is pretty good too, with refracting lenses, especially on the Wormkin, who have access to some really good consume cards. For example, you can return consume cards from the consume pile with broken memories. And each time we did that, refracting lenses would heal 5. Hard to turn down Forever Flame, though. Although Bogflies are already free, there's definitely some units we could find in unit banners that would be very expensive. So I appreciate this. But let me just check the logbook here for Wildington. Interesting. No health progression on the Predator variant. So this might only be plus 15 health. Still quite a bit, and very helpful. I'll take it. And then we get to stride into the first combat. Adding spikes to enemies would definitely cause problems for our Bogflies here. But I'm still willing to risk it. We want to get some dollars here. We just have to be a little bit careful about which units we deploy on what floors. Gonna put stewards in the middle, try to whittle down enemies. And we'll put our attackers up top. With the high health Wildington in front. Can use the Reap spells to thin out enemies as they climb the floors here. Definitely want to grab this Collector. That gives us bonus money if we kill it. And I think it might be Root Seeds, Steel Enhancer up top here. Definitely make that thing a little tankier. Give it some power. Good afternoon, Miskatonic Blue. How's it going, Rage Maw? Addicted to Rage Against the Storm? Seems like a good thing to me. Game's pretty good. Buff you. More echoes up top means more attack powers on the flies, which is good. I think that's what we want. Uh-oh. No dying. Okay, so these exactly kill this. This is going to get through and do 5 damage to the pyre. Had we prevented the damage shield, maybe that would be different. Reap will not be enough? Reap will be enough, actually. If I do it like this. Okay, kill this. More buffing. Buff the one in the back. The boss doesn't have spikes, right? So we won't take any more self-damage. Now, the Charge Echoes have a native cap of 4, which is that you drop down to 4 Charged Echoes at the end of the turn. But during your turn, you can go above 4 Charged Echoes, and our units will get the corresponding stats. Note these Bogflies are getting 5 attack power per Echo. We have 7 Echoes right now, so they get 35 attack power for the boss phase. Pretty dang good. Regen's not really my jam here, but I do like taking the infused card when in doubt. Find Grasp not too bad. I often find the early awoken spells aren't that good, so it's not improper to simply skip. We would like some ways to heal our units. Hey there, D12 Big Proof. We're doing our best. I'm hoping we can get to 10. The Razor Sharp Edge is fine, especially with Quick. Being able to deal more damage is pretty sweet. We'd like to be able to find either a multi-attacker or a sweeper. Okay, we'll take Razor Sharp. Sure. Ooh, and an Infused Bounding Echo. Apply Infuse to all other cards in hand. Quite strong alongside these Bogflies. Had we a bit more Echo generation already, Echo Transfer would look a bit better. Well, let's just grab an Infused Bounding Echoes. That's lots of free-charged Echoes. And we're going to be going to a Merchant of Steel first here. There's no merchants on the next ring, so we either upgrade spells or upgrade a unit. And I think early on in a run, getting one upgraded unit is really, really important. Unless you're relying entirely on your champ, which you ought not to be if you can avoid it. Endless is not the upgrade I was looking for at the Merchant of Steel, but we'll see what else is here. The Divine Temple offers Spell Chain and Intrinsic. Intrinsic Bounding Echoes isn't too bad, because we can then make the champ infused. Otherwise, not too thrilled here. Spell Chain Steel Enhancer could be a thing. But not really. Okay, what is our Awoken unit? We do get offered a sweeper. Shattered Shell. Well now, that makes me want to use the Shattered Shell as a unit to pair with our champion. We would have a quick sweeping unit. A unit that attacks all enemy units before they get to go. And then gets a damage bonus for every unit it killed, too. I think that's pretty dang good. There's Divine Temple Hellvent next floor as well. Alright. We probably want to add more attack power. Ideally, we're rerolling and getting multi-strike for a second attack. The other option is what? Large Stone would be no, it's too big. Quick is not necessary. Although I could put it on a separate floor. So the direct infused keyword means that you gain one charged echo when you play the card. That's what infuse is. There's also, I sometimes use the term infuse referring to sacrificing one unit to merge with another. What's the actual term this game uses? Yes, to infuse its essence into another unit. All right, so we do have kind of a double term there being used. I wouldn't necessarily say you misread that, Jubal, because the game does, in fact, use the same word for both of these actions. So, kind of fair to get mixed up there. Don't think we're going to infuse into our sweeper just yet, though. Been tricked. Tricky. Very tricky. I'm just going to reroll. We do get multi-strike. Excellent. Well now, that's a winner. And we're going to upgrade one of these Bogflies, too. Just because. 30 health? 30 health. And I don't want Intrinsic or Spell Chain. No. Okay. Actually, maybe I do want Intrinsic. Be a guaranteed infuse on Wildenton and Shattered Shell. That feels like it's got to be worthwhile. The intrinsic keyword means we'll always see that spell on turn 1. Hey there, Junito. I would describe this as Slay the Spire meets Tower... Slay the Spire meets Tower Defense. Kind of like Slay the Spire in terms of the base gameplay mechanics. The deck building, the card drawing, the energy costs. But instead of having a hero that you're directly fighting against enemies with, you instead have this 3-tiered train where the goal is to stop enemies from reaching the top of the train and attacking the last shard of the pyre. We're going to be deploying our own units onto the field each turn here, with the goal being to kill the enemies, but if we fail to do enough damage to the enemies, they'll waltz right past us, go to the last shard of the pyre, and do damage to our overall health. Guess we'll put Wildenton in front here. Shattered Shell behind. You two can have the middle floor. So getting lots of these charged echoes for having played that intrinsic card turn 1. And these charged echoes are used to power up various abilities on units. For example, our Bogfly getting a big attack bonus per charged echo. And also is used for certain spells of the Wormkin clan. Beautiful. Have a bonus. Have a dab. Good talk. So the bottom floor again here, we're quick. The quick properties allows us to go before the enemies do. And that's pretty dang good. Get him. Bonk. Mezzo Emrys, thanks for 28 months of support. An infused Glimmer. Deal damage to enemy units and heal friendly units on a floor. I really like Glimmer in general. Assume I've mastered all the Monster Train cards. Not on this save file. We're still working through them. Apply Reap to enemy units. Or another Echo Transfer. Apply plus attack power. I think we actually do want Echo Transfer to use on our Shattered Shell here. So-called scaling. I could also see Shelter being good to apply armor to our own units. Protect us from thorns or something. My favorite clan is the Wormkin Coaxer. The Purple Clan. And my least favorite is definitely the Umbra Clan. With their morsels. Etch plus 5. That might be a winner. How many consume cards do I actually have? Oh, just one. The etch keyword says, anytime a card is consumed on this floor, get bonus attack power. And I think we could start to utilize this as the Wormkin. I want my NVT. Thanks for the full year. You're heckin' welcome for all the hours of entertainment. We could use Keeper of Echoes to grant +1/+1 whenever a charged echo is played on the floor. I think that'd be okay. Could self-infuse the Shattered Shell, double the Slay scaling. That's actually not terrible either. Because we do have Hellvent coming up. Interesting. Particularly dislike Plink. I get it. Totally get it. Keeper of Echoes is really nice when paired alongside a lot of small units like Bogflies. Wouldn't be good for our champ, but if we wanted to go with a second floor setup, it could be something there. I think I'm going to skip these. And we're either going to self-infuse using the Hellvent, or we're going to use something from the Awoken banner here and merge at the Divine Temple. Let's have a look-see. So look at the banner... No, wait, look at the upgrades here first. 30 magic power is... Or maybe 10 magic power piercing is going to go on this Glimmer. Probably not both. Any tips on Stygian with Tethys? Suck with Spelldax. You definitely want multi-hit spells. Ice Tornado, Ice Storm, anything your Cross Clan has, like Blazing Bolts is pretty good. And I can't remember the name of the unit that boosts your spells. What is your name? Mollusk Mage. Gives magic power on the floor. Highly recommend Mollusk Mage, either as a unit on its own or as a unit to merge into another with the Divine Temple. That bonus magic power is very, very helpful in making your spells hit harder. I find spell weakness a lot harder to utilize, especially when it's on the attack form of a unit, but there are a few that can help. Much prefer, say, Urchin Spines to Icy Celophyte. Yeah. Alright, what have we got here? Okay, we can just take another Shattered Shell if we want to self-infuse. So I could dupe either this Bogfly or something else. The Glimmer. Ooh, dupe the Glimmer. Okay, I actually will double upgrade Glimmer then. This is going to be a lot of shards, but I think it's going to be worth it. So, restore 42 health to friendly units and deal 42 damage to enemy units. Piercing. Also, sacrifice this into this. So it gets a little bit more base stats, now 16 by 2, 20 health, and gets plus 6 attack power every time it kills something. Concealed Caverns is second to last. Ah, I was wondering. How do you approach the Ice Fissure? Obviously, you copy a card 5 times is how. Is there any card that we would like 5 copies of without having to pay a dime? Oh, I know. This one. I would like 5 of this card, please. Note that this is one of the rarest and most powerful events you can find in Monster Train. Note that duplicating a card with shard upgrades does not cost any shards here, so we just got 5 copies of our super-powered Glimmer for absolutely 0 shard cost, which is hella stupid. And my only regret now is that it's actually very difficult for the Shattered Shell to kill anything if I keep playing Glimmer. It's my only regret. And I can now duplicate a card. Any card. Probably won't be Glimmer. Might be this Bogfly, actually. Let's do that. One more Bogfly, please. Man, I can't believe the Glimmers are all infused, too. Alright, well, we kind of broke Monster Train. And that is your goal in Monster Train, generally, is find something really, really strong and then make lots of copies of it or otherwise completely abuse it. And that's what we're here to do. Completely abuse things. Alright, Shattered Shell, I expect you to sweep. Oh, because you're not quick yet. That's right. Be quick. Shattered Shell, be nimble. Shattered Shell, be quick. Perfect. Show them what you can do. Look at that attack power going up. As it gets each kill, the damage becomes more and more. So we could play this and wipe out everybody, but that reduces the Shattered Shell's ability to scale. So we probably just want to use this as a catch-all for anything that gets by. Oh my god. It's so strong. Have more power. Get him. Yes, give me bombs. They'll only fuel my power. $105 times 2. It's a little bit out of control, actually. Final wave. Fight! Alright, well this is strong. Can apply quick. Who needs it though? Restore friendly units to full health? That's, I think, more acceptable. More charged echoes. I play the hero behind the sweeper, just to make sure the sweeper got all the kills, Sudis. If the hero goes in front of the sweeper, then the hero attacks before the sweeper, which could mean not getting a kill on the sweeper. But realistically, yes, the hero should probably go in front. Do we need more heals with the Glimmers? Only if I want to avoid playing the Glimmer in order to stack more kills, which I really don't think I need to be doing. So let's skip. The flies. I think we want to make sure this gets deployed on turn 1. Taking any other banner units seems unwise. And I think we want more capacity. I want to be able to fit these bog flies alongside our rank and file, so to speak. Let's see. Probably just want to go for card removes. I don't really see the Merchant of Steel doing much for us. We've already got 2 upgrades on the Shattered Shell, and that's really all we need. Our main goal now is to remove all of the cards that aren't Glimmers. Especially if I'm not taking card draw from our post-boss reward, we need to thin the deck out so that we can continue to have a good time. Alright, we can make Wildington into a quick sweeper, or we can add multi-strike to them. I like the rooted effect, just to make sure nothing gets past. Multi-strike doesn't do that much for us, since we're not adding damage bonuses onto Wildington. So sure, have sweep as well. Actually, that's going to make it really hard to get kills on the sweeper unless we put our Shattered Shell in front now. So that's even more reason to put Shattered Shell in front. Which maybe wasn't the goal, but that's where we are now. This is the only thing I can add Magic Power Consume onto? That's cute. It's very cute. I'm just here for the energy discounts. And one more purge. Additional enemies, no problem. In fact, I'd love to. Although, notably, we have these curse-adding enemies, so if I do a top-floor setup here, we're going to get hit with a lot of curses. Oh well, I suppose. Oh, yes. More attack power. You must die, both of you. No curses for me. Buff you. Just add charged echoes to every floor here. It's these chain enemies that add negative cards to the draw pile, so we want to make sure we kill them with glimmers when they appear. This is working a little too well. Here, have a tank. No curses. What did I tell you? Get him. This boss has a lot of attack power. Let's see. Okay, we do have enough. Just barely enough. But we do have enough. A bit worried there, actually. Seems like it helps. Quite a lot. GG. Card draw. Double buffs and armor on a unit. It's interesting. Extract 3, apply consume to spells that we draw. Yeah, actually, I like this quite a bit. Got redundant spells. Now I'm wishing we had taken the First of Kin. You go Merchant of Steel and remove 2, or do we visit another Merchant of Magic here? For more spell cost reductions. We really don't want the big upgrades at the Merchant, though. Extra event from Concealed Caverns is pretty juicy, too. Okay, we'll go this way. Show me the event first. A penance yard comes into view. Do we inspect a pile of rubble further? Get Ember Stasis and 3 calcified embers. Playing a blight card deals 120 damage to the front enemy unit. 3 deadweights and penitent remains. Friendly units get +2 attack power for every blight card in the deck, so +10 attack power to every unit. That's not bad. It's another 20 initial damage on the Shattered Shell, which does count for quite a bit. Or 3 Vengeful Shards. When we play a blight card, restore 5 Pyre health. All of these add relatively stinky curses to your deck. You can simply opt not to take any, which is very reasonable. Although if you take the Calcified Ember and the Ember Stasis, you have a slight advantage in the last Divinity fight. Since there are a couple of Blight cards that get added that you can play. I think I'm just going to take none of the above. Oh my goodness. 3 Wormkin-specific artifacts here. Bog Slime. When a card with Consume is played, gain an Echo. Very, very good overall. But what about Carving Koriska? When a card with Extract is played, get an Energy and a Charged Echo. So that's Echo Transfer and the draw spell I just added. Ambient Charge. Not so bad, Andy. Thanks for 23 months. 1 more month to 2 full heckin' years of spiring and training. Dang. Yeah, these are both absurdly good ways to get more echoes, which can let you really break the game. Heck. I think I'm going to go with the Koriska, but both are great. Both are very good. And again, we're mostly here for the discounts, although Holdover Echo Transfer is starting to look pretty good. Holdover Ambient Charge, also very interesting. That would allow me to consume so much of my deck. But is that a good thing? Not necessarily. I kind of like it. Soraus, thanks for the 6 months, the half year of support. I'm going to do this. Might regret this, but I'm going to do it. Now I wish I had taken Bog Slime, question mark? Heck. Why is life so complicated? And we're going Merchant of Trinkets next. Okay. Good to talk. Ooh, the Self-Made Harpy. Spooky. Self-Made Harpy with 90 pack shards has a lot of multi-attack power. Sitting up on bottom doesn't seem very reasonable now, does it? So we're probably going to want Wildington in front of Shattered Shell because of the boss. Okay. It's going to be weird. Very strange, I say. Gets rage on a killing blow. That's fine. Okay. So we actually get more Ember for playing those Extract cards, thanks to Carving Koriska here. And yes, we're going to play a Glimmer on this floor. Might as well make it 2 then. You ideally want kills to go on the Shattered Shell, but they don't have to. You don't have to. Stop playing Ambient Charge for the moment. Don't want to burn through everything. Perfect. Rack up those kills. Got a big boss to stop. Okay, take some damage. Ah. Oh. Heal you next turn. Ooh, so currently the Self-Made Harpy is winning, but if we increase our charged echoes, maybe heal a little bit, maybe we can change that. Kind of spooky, though. Glimmer, save me. Glimmer has not yet saved me. That is 530, 566. X, there we go. Everybody currently dies. And you know what? I like that outcome. Everyone die. Go! Notably, once Wildington dies, the boss gets a second attack in a row because the floor loses the quick property. That's part of why that was so awkward. That's actually also a reason to put the champ behind our sweeper. Because the champ is the sweeper, but that is a reason to put the champ more towards the back there, is because you don't want to lose quick as the front rank dies. Do we take a Preserved Thorns here? Add some stings. Kind of like a way to get card draw. Nice way to burn stuff for Ambient Charge. Actually, I think because of Ambient Charge, I do want this. And nice Necrothal. Return Soul can get a card back from the discard pile. Apply Infused and Consume. We can get a second Ambient Charge. Options here. I don't mind Return Soul one bit. Can do some fun stuff with Return Soul. Is there a Monster Train win streak going? There is. Currently our win streak is 7 on Covenant 25. Random. And to the Merchant of Trinkets we go. I think there's some good stuff we could find here. Peek at the temple first. -2 cost and intrinsic. Could make Awake cheap, but I don't think we care much about Awake. Additional stacks of Reap? Priory's Cloak does damage when we heal things. Faulty Loader stops the first enemy wave. None of these are that important. Let's reroll. Winged Steel is good. When we play our third card of the turn, draw 1. Plus damage per stack of spikes. Unfortunately, we don't have any spikes. Yeah, I figured it would take a little bit to get our sea legs under us, Firebird Lover. Remind ourselves of some of the ways to lose. Feel like we're getting the hang of it now. I was going to remove cards. I don't hate losing this bog. Let's lose Awake, just entirely. Surprised the damage on heal wasn't good with Glimmer Spam. Problem is we're not taking damage in the first place to heal, so we don't get any extra damage. Because we're not taking damage. More artifacts. Sure, I'll pay you player health. What do you got? Oh, Echo Seedling. The first time each battle a card with Consume is played, add 2 more copies to your hand. That is a strong one. Now, definitely regretting not going First of Kin, although I think the extra max health on Shatter Chill is still worth it. Anything else we want here? Don't think so. Not doing Bogfly into Bogfly or anything like that, am I? I don't see a good reason to do that currently. Let's play with Arcus here. Essentially a big game of Simon Says. Arcus summons a Dark Shard each turn of combat. Essentially what the Dark Shard says is, if you take a certain action on the floor, you will be penalized with an appropriate response. And that's rude. Okay, so Bounding Echoes get duplicated, guaranteed every time, unless I choose not to play it. Mixed feelings on that. Could try bottom floor setup. Can always heal ourselves. Let's do it. Oops. Am I choosing not to play this? I am. Okay. Oh yeah, and he gets rooted, that's right. No one escapes. Just get all of them. This is... units dying. Alright, have some fun, Arcus. No spells. Still haven't played Echo Seedling. This would be a terrible time to do this. Alright, let's do it this way. You draw 10 cards next turn. Ah. Finally, we can play Glimmer without killing something. Convenient. Very convenient. Have some more Reap. Arcus. Zavarin, thanks for continuing that gift sub from Lice Phoenix. Appreciate ya. Consume. Your spells up top. Alright. Very well. No dying, which means we can play everything else. Excellent. Doing as much damage to Arcus as possible seems quite reasonable here. Still 2 waves left. Call. Alright, Arcus enters the battlefield directly and is currently trouncing us with his gigantic 35 attack power. He kills each of our units in 1 hit. Uh-oh. That seems slightly bad. Let's see what we can do. So we'll draw exactly these 3. Too late for Steel Enhancer. Should have played Steel Enhancer on the Bogfly a couple times. Trickier. But I think we can get some stuff done here, definitely. As well. And then 1 more Glimmer. Or more Reap here. Probably more Reap, actually. Then we have to whittle him down on the remaining couple of floors here. I think we can do this. Hope we can do this. You know, I'm no longer sure, actually. 900. 100 damage from Reap there. That's pretty good. So we apply Reap. We Sting. We Ambient Charge. More cards into my hand. We Sting. Glimmer. We're gonna what? Return Soul another Reap card? Yeah. 192. Okay. Actually, I think this might work. Just barely. Look at that Reap damage. 160. Taking 48. He's gone. Never had a problem in my life. GG. Totally not extremely close or anything. Ooh, Awoken Rail Spike. Draw X cards and apply minus 1 cost to each card you draw. Can be quite strong. Channel Song could give big bonus stats to one of our Bogflies if we cared. Don't know that we care. How's it going, Evolving Monkey? Can't say that I have. Adaptive Mutation, huh? Not 100% sure what Adaptive Mutation is doing for me. Doesn't that work with the attack bonus from Echoes on Bogflies? Yes, it should, actually. That's a good call. We can use this to gain a large amount of bonus health on a Bogfly. To create a frontline tank. That might be worth considering. Let's try it. And I think we want even more capacity here. It's weird to not take more card draw, but I think with the Winged Steel, we're doing okay on card draw. And I really want to be able to go double Bogfly, if possible here. Maybe even like double infused Bogfly. The final floor. We'll figure something out. Plates and Scourges are free. Let's take 15 armor. Seems unlikely to matter. More health or multi-strike? We want more health, especially since we're getting the bonus from Mark of an Exile. This will be 75 health, Wildington, which is going to be enough to at least take a couple of hits off of something. Nothing to double stack. And we'll save our money for the Merchant of Trinkets next floor, and then do the final purges then. We'll have to buy something at the Divine Temple. We can always do that. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when moving up a floor. Normally a pretty nasty battle effect to try to deal with, but we will have no problem because our champ prevents enemies from climbing up the next floor. No problem. We're going to try to do it this way. Good luck to us. Good. Extra good. Still haven't played this. Let's do it this way. Beautiful. Seems to be going quite well. That back. Even more attack power. Kill them all. If you wanted to play that, probably. Probably wanted to play that. I got a little distracted there. The fights are too easy, and I've stopped thinking about strategy entirely. When they're hard. When the boss arrives. Whoops. Don't worry, we'll sort it out, just like last time. We have our answers here. The fact that this boss has trample is a bit of an issue, because any overkill damage applies to the next unit in line here. Oh, 22. This no longer matters. Pyre might actually get hit one time here. As I did this wrong. Minus 48. Pyre does 40. Play Reed Seeds, he'll take 12 more damage, minus 60, bringing him to, what, 44? So it looks like he hits us twice. Root Seeds will only make us take more damage. Okay. Twice it is. Ow. I don't think I've ever had the Pyre kill this boss before. Well, that's what I get for not playing Adaptive Mutation. Edge Pyre could be a thing. Healing spells cost less on this floor would make, notably, the Glimmers into zero-cost cards. So that's potentially worth considering. I'm going to do that. Return a consume spell or apply melee weakness. I want melee weakness because that card says extract on it. That's what the armor's for, exactly. Just take it on the armor. Easy peasy. Never had a problem in my life. What's the trinket merchant got? Those banners, huh? Rationing scales would actually heal me. That's kind of nice. Those banners does not seem that good. Top floor days. Seems broadly useful. Although I don't think I'm setting up on top. Spooky. Notice Stone could gradually add a lot of magic power during the battle, as could Tempered Talisman. That could make a bit of a difference. Minus 2 cost. I think we put a Bogfly into this Edge Prior. Otherwise, we don't have space. Endless Edge Prior. Interesting. 50 health. 55 health just seems reasonable. Let's do this. I'm going to be purging some cards momentarily. You. Not sure what to dupe. Maybe Adaptive Mutation. Don't have to dupe anything. If I don't want to. Stress Balls in, thanks for 19 months of support. Yeah, with a really basic duplication here. Echo transfer. Simple yet satisfying. Okay, we're over 100 shards. We've spent all the money that we can meaningfully spend. Let's be on our way and see how this goes. Not convinced this is going to go perfectly. GR1985, thanks for the year and a half. 18 moons. As many moons. I want to swap Seraph's health and damage. Why not? Make him a 4,000 attack power, 15 health individual. Please. You probably want to go in front, huh? Seems wise. Rest now. We haven't played Consume yet, have we? No, we haven't. So I can do this? That seems pretty good. Oh, it's only the armor that saved it. I get it. Keys NYC, thanks for the 6 months. And the Saint for 30 months. 3 metric years. Holy heck. How the time flies. Here, have some melee weakness. Have a bogfly. Again, refusing to play these glimmers because I don't want to lose all of the kill stacking that the Shattered Shell is about to get. So many enemies in these final waves that the Slay proc is going to happen more often. Zolius, why should you never trust a train? Because they have locomotives. Oldie buddy goodie for you there. Get him. Magic power is happening. Here, you take some damage. Not too bad. Probably be playing more of these Glimmers against Last Divinity. That's my guess anyway. 85 attack power. So if I play this on the Bogfly, it goes from 32-30 to 70-40 for some reason. That's because it's getting the Bog Miss bonus. So if I play even more Charged Echoes before I do that, it should be an even sillier number. $94.64. The power. He's bogging out, that's right. Just because we can. Not because we should or want to or need to. Or even ought to. $299 times 2. Alright, show us your power, Sarah. 15 by 3. We're currently dealing 2757 out of 2785. How is it whether we're just barely beating bosses each time? Thankfully, the Last Divinity will be even easier. I love that that didn't change anything. There we go. Just barely. Let's make it overkill. Get him. GG, Seraph. Oh, the lifesteal. Bonk. Bitten by Incant and other tricky things. It's definitely a mistake that you can make, Stan Christ. Is playing spells when the battle's already won in such a way that you lose the battle suddenly. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that now, did you? Or did you? Looks like we can get lots of Shattered Shell kills here. I don't know what the ordering is, though. Probably want to put Waldington in front. I think once again, I'm not going to play the Bounding Echoes. Setting up on top is quite difficult because of the sweep attack that'll hit all of our units. That's going to kill the Shattered Shell very quickly. Really want Waldington to be tanking these hits. So don't play Glimmer again, because I want the Shattered Shell to kill these things. Bogfly goes in front of Wildington? Yes. And then we might as well Glimmer here. Like I said, we're not going to be as hesitant about the Glimmers. minus 56. All right, good talk, everybody. Here, you should die. Nice. Yeah, Glimmer's very much keeping us alive now. Still haven't used the Echo Seedling. We could use it on Invigorating Solution, or with Return Soul, we can duplicate anything we want. And I think just like last time, what we should be doing is duplicating Echo Transfer here for a huge damage bonus on the Shattered Shell. Like so. Echo Transfer. Return Soul, targeting Echo Transfer. Play Echo Transfer, get plus 15 attack power. Do it 2 more times. Actually, make it 3 more times. Such that we now have 157 times 2 on that unit. Beautiful. Ooh, stealth units. That's what Glimmer's for. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Okay, these all became consumed Glimmers. I'm not 100% thrilled with that, actually. I'll play one, though.